Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your 2018 forecasts. It's nice to be back. I've missed everyone. I hope that everyone has had a beautiful time of celebration throughout the end of 2017 and a wonderful start to 2018. I apologize for the delay. I've been dealing with some health issues. I started off the year with a chest infection and then a twisted ankle. And so it's not been the best, but I hope it doesn't set the tone for the rest of the year. Thank you to everyone who's reached out and checked up on me, made sure I'm okay, and thank you to everyone for being patient. So we're going to look at the forecast. We're going to be covering the 12 months of the year and then just pulling a couple of additional cards at the end for the rest of January and what you can expect. As always, keep an open mind. These will be general readings. That means they're not going to apply to everyone or not in the same way. Take whatever makes sense to you and then disregard whatever doesn't make sense because it doesn't apply. Watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages that may apply to you. And of course, if you would like a more in-depth reading specific to just you, you could get a private reading for that. And we are running special offer readings during this time. So if you're interested, check those out. The links are in the description box below. But other than that, let's have a wonderful 2018. I hope it brings us everything that we can handle. It's positive, growth, expansion, happiness, peace, okay? On an individual level, but also on a world level. So let's make the best of it, okay? We're going to check out the cards next for each of the signs. So I'm really excited to just get back into the flow of things, okay? So have a wonderful year and I will see you again in the next video. Bye for now. Hello Pisces and welcome to your forecast. So let's have a look at what is in store for Pisces in the year of 2018. At the bottom of the deck as the overall energy, we do have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups here talks about a lot of reasons to celebrate, but also times when you may feel lost or lacking motivation. There's nothing wrong with that as well, as long as we don't dwell on that kind of state. For others, this just talks about a lot of opportunities coming forward for us in the year of 2018. I'm a Pisces sun as well. This, I feel like this talks about reaching objectives and then sacrificing other things. And so it's just a way to, it's just about making peace with what we need to let go of or what we need to postpone so that we can focus on what is here and now in front of us and make the best of it. Make a conscious effort to be present, to be aware, to be grateful every step of the way, okay? It's very important. The Four of Cups also talks about, I feel that things are calming down or stabilizing, definitely getting better in love relationships or with love life in general. I feel that for some, this is a year where you could meet a potential love partner or someone you could end up marrying or someone you could end up, starting a family with and having a future with after a time of difficulty and suffering. For others, this could see reconciliations. This could see getting back together. However, be mindful. If you don't want the past to repeat itself, you do have to do things differently, okay? But it is a possibility. This is also God sent in terms of whatever it is that you're focused on and whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. I feel that this talks about, trying to figure everything out ourselves and trying to do everything the best way that we can and receiving surprise offerings and opportunities out of the blue to just make our lives a little easier and to just help us reach our goals, okay? But we do have to be open to seeing those opportunities. That means being open to receiving help in whichever way it comes our way, okay? Okay, so I feel like, we're going to work here. I need to roll up my sleeves. So January, we have the King of Pentacles. January sees a very good month in terms of finances and reaping the rewards for a lot of hard work that has gone into a job, a project, a business, anything that you've had to overcome and you've had to invest extra time, energy, and effort into. It's paying off for you in the month of January. So that could see, money getting better or starting a new job or receiving more orders, having more clients, paying off debt also comes up here, or other people paying off their debt to us also comes up with the King of Pentacles. For others, this talks about sitting pretty with work situation and receiving fair rewards for our efforts. So being treated properly, fairly, and the pay and the benefits reflect our efforts. So that's really good. For others, this is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Maybe you work with this person, or maybe this person is significant in your love life or your family. But we also have earth sign energy, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or rising signs. Maybe it's one and the same person, water sign, earth sign energy. And I feel like this is someone offering to help, or someone offering to invest in what we're trying to do, or a product or our business and anything like that. I do feel that there's some sort of contract to be signed, or some sort of agreement to be had or to be discussed, where you're discussing terms, okay? Even if it's at a hypothetical level at this point, but you're discussing terms. What would that be like, and what would I get, what would you get, what would be expected of me, and so on and so forth. And for others, this is a focus on family during this time. Either helping out family, or family being there for you with this energy of the King of Pentacles. And of course, this could be someone that you meet at this time that turns out to be a very significant person for you, in whichever way that applies, okay? But I do feel that they have a lot to bring to you. You could also be looking at your money, doing taxes, calculations, budgets, also coming up here. But it is a card that talks about plenty, abundance, okay, reaping the rewards, and looking at how to invest them and how to spend them the best way. Also looking at your health, okay, in the month of January, investing in that. So maybe getting a membership, a gym membership, fitness equipment, or anything like that as well. Your diet as well. I feel like a lot of us are doing that in January anyway. February, we have the Temperance card. So in February, I feel like you have a decision to make, or you're anticipating having to make a decision, and you're already weighing up your options. You're doing pros and cons, you're searching, you're meditating, you're looking for an answer or a direction, okay? For others of you, I feel like this is working 2 jobs, or working a job and a business, or working to keep the balance between work and a relationship, between work and family, between work and your health. How much time you spend on others and how much time you spend on yourself. I feel like February is a month where you're trying really hard to balance things out and to come into a flow where things are just easier for you. Don't have to struggle as much. This could also be a time of waiting, a time when, you know, things just take longer than what you would like to come together, waiting to receive news, waiting to receive an offer, waiting to hear from someone, okay, with this energy as well. A Sagittarius individual, Sun, Moon, or Rising, may be attached to this as well, to the wait time. Definitely comes up as healing. So I feel that for some, you are restoring the balance in your life. You're finding that flow and you heal. This is mental healing, emotional, physical, and spiritual. Definitely going back to your spiritual roots, having time for yourself, having time for your prayer, your meditation, reading, relaxing, definitely showing up in February. So it's a very spiritual month for you as well, very healing month as well. A good time for negotiations happening. In March, we have the 7 of Wands. So March can be either a very busy month, and you have to multitask, and you have to get very well organized to be able to stay on top of everything. It could be a bit of a challenging month where you may feel you have to prove yourself, or someone's asking you to prove yourself. It could be a very busy time for work. You may have to take on other people's roles and responsibilities with this energy. It is a challenge, but you can absolutely do it. You just need to come up with a strategy and then stick to the plan. Prioritize, multitask, delegate if you have to. Manage your resources properly. It will be a successful month though, okay? It will be a lot of work, but it will reap you can reap rewards from all this hard work. Okay. For others, this can be a time when you focus on protection, security, okay, in whichever way that applies. If it's just ensuring your property, your house, your car, your valuables, protecting a relationship, defending a relationship, defending yourself, standing up for yourself, protecting your peace of mind, your goals, your dreams, okay, standing up to people or defending yourself to people, defending what you believe in, defending something you do, defending something you believe in, defending how you feel about something, and so there may be some of that type of conversations happening in March. I feel that holding your ground will bring you victory. Okay, holding your ground will bring you victory. In April, there you go, we have the Empress. So with the Empress, this just talks about reaping the rewards of the previous month. For some, I feel like definitely this is financial rewards. This is getting a raise, this is getting extra benefits, this is getting extra perks, this is getting recognition. Everyone knows that you have done a wonderful job. You could see growth, expansion with your career, with your own business, with your financial situation, with your relationship. Okay, if March has been a bit of a tense month, this is just coming together, finding your peace and finding your way, okay, your middle ground, and experiencing a lot of love. This is Venus. A great time for your love life if you're single and looking. You just need to get yourself out there, basically, okay, and allow people to see you and to get to know you, and you can make a very significant love connection during this time as well. This could also be talking about growth in terms of pregnancy or giving birth, with the Empress here as well. Personal business doing very well, okay, with this energy. And I feel that whoever may challenge you or question you in the month of March, I feel that they're coming to you and they're asking for forgiveness, or they're apologizing to you and trying to make amends. So that's good. In May, we have the High Priestess. So again, a very spiritual time. I feel that 2018 is a year where you choose to focus on your spirituality or to refocus on your spirituality, okay? Because, we're very spiritual people. We need our time to be alone with our thoughts, to contemplate, to meditate, to pray. Everyone's, we're all spiritual people, but with Pisces and water signs in particular, we need to have our solitude, we need to have time for ourselves, we need to go within, we need to reflect, and then go back into the world, okay, and have a lot of people around us. So the High Priestess is that. It's a focus on meditation, prayer, spending time, studying things that you are interested in, astrology, the law of attraction, tarot, numerology, runes, anything to do with divination of any kind, really. Working with your own intuition, developing your intuition, using your intuition more, also comes up with the High Priestess. You could just be studying in general, being part of a class or a course during this time, or training on the job, okay, with this time, during this time as well. This could also be about searching with the High Priestess, but I feel it's to do with learning more, not necessarily searching for jobs. For some, it can be about searching for jobs, but it's about learning more, going deeper, expanding on knowledge, skills, experience comes up with the High Priestess. In June, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So with the Seven of Pentacles, this is another harvest month, okay, just like the Empress energy. This is seeing our hard work pay off, and we receive a new opportunity as a result. So we've been doing something, it's been paying off, we've been successful with it, and then we get also something new come in, a new opportunity. So we can choose to continue to work on what we've been working on, or we can choose the new venture. So that could be looking at new job opportunities. It could be looking at starting a relationship. If you've been single and on your own and just been fine with that. It could be choosing to start a new approach when it comes to health and well-being. Okay. It could be looking at property and looking at a new place to live. It could be looking at making changes to prepare for a child, or yeah, stuff like that comes to mind. Financial situation improving, absolutely, and I feel that you're waiting on something to decide what you want to do next. Waiting on answers, a result, an assessment, a review, doing the numbers also comes up here, and looking at where you want to invest in next. For July, we have Two of Swords. So with the Two of Swords, I feel that again, this is a time when you have to make a decision, and it could be attached to the Seven of Pentacles energy with the new opportunity coming in versus the old. And so I feel that July sees you really thinking about things. I feel that you have to make a decision within 2 weeks or within a couple of months in terms of what you want to do next. I feel that it is a big decision, or you feel like it's a big decision. It's a big decision for you. And the Two of Swords tells you, for some of you, it just says you already have the answers. You already know what you need to do. You just need to trust your intuition. So spend some time alone and meditate on it. You will have your answers. And for others, this just says you just need that final piece of information. Don't rush into anything. If you feel like you really cannot or should not make a decision at this time, again, trust that intuition, because I feel that you will have some information come in towards the end of the month that will make everything clear for you. Okay, so be patient with that. This can also be, I feel, a time when you go within and you study. I feel like studying comes up again. You study. You learn about yourself. You study the stars. So again, astrology comes up here, divination of any kind. So tarot, numerology, runes, again, signs, what the signs mean to you, why you keep seeing the same numbers, why you see feathers, why you see coins everywhere, why, what your guides are trying to tell you, getting to know your guides. I feel, again, a very strong focus on your inner world as opposed to your outer world. This can also be, for some of you, not being willing to negotiate, not being willing to compromise. Withholding communication can also comes up here, because I feel that you haven't made up your mind, and when you made up your mind, that's when you will communicate your decision. For August, we have the Magician. So there you go, that's your new beginning. You've decided and you're doing what you want to do. So again, we're looking at a new job, or we're looking at a new position where you're now in a figure of authority. You're now in a position of authority. With the Magician, you're a supervisor, you're a manager, you manage resources. Could also be something to do with administration, organization, data administration, resource management, human resources management, finances, time management also comes up. You may be taking classes or courses, or this is just training to go with a new role or additional responsibilities that come in for you. For others, this is very significant, very important conversations with figures of authority, where you're asking for something, you're applying for something, you're demanding something, and they will give you what you're asking for, and that's your new beginning. Wonderful time for communication, wonderful time for personal business, wonderful time for social media, for communication with, in terms of speeches, motivational speeches, inspiring people, sharing your knowledge, sharing your experience, teaching, guiding, mentoring comes up here as well with the Magician. Awesome. You will be given the resources you need for you to use as you please, basically. So make the most of it. In September, we have the Fool. So with the Fool in September, following the Magician, This is you immersing into something new. Now that means falling in love for some of you. This can mean taking the plunge, saying yes, getting married. Even though the Fool usually shows up as non-committal, for some this feels like, okay, saying yes and taking that plunge, getting married. For others, this does see you venturing off on your own. It sees you walking away from an old way of doing things, starting fresh. So again, it could be starting your own business. It could be moving and just starting over. It could be just changing job or changing careers. It's a big energy. It's a major arcana energy, so it could be changing careers altogether. Taking a chance on something with the Fool that will pay off for you as long as you listen to your heart, okay? As long as you listen to your intuition, big changes will happen with the Fool, okay? You have to trust, you have to go on faith after a certain point, but it is a new cycle, and it can bring you anything you wanted to with the Magician as well, okay? For others, it could be the conversations that you're having with the Magician here. Either you're not fully happy with what they're talking about, they're not fully happy with what they're offering you, or someone's trying to pull the wool over your eyes and they're making promises to you, but they don't seem to follow through. And the Fool sees you saying, okay, I've had enough, I've given you a chance, you're not doing what you promised, I'm leaving. With October, we have the Lovers. So the Lovers is again about commitment. It could be again a focus on love life. It could be commitment in terms of marriage. It could be choosing between two people. It could be choosing between two jobs. It could be choosing between, you know, doing same old 9-to-5 job or focusing on your business. You could be asked to make a commitment at this time, or you feel like you need to just commit to one. For others of you, a Gemini person may be significant during this time, for better or for worse, with the Lovers. New contracts, new jobs, definitely coming in with the Lovers, and I feel like you will have your pick. So again, just go with your instincts, go with your intuition, do what feels right for you, okay? Don't listen to the people telling you, do this, do that, be smart about it, go for the more money, or go for the whatever. Do what you want to do. Trust your intuition, okay? And do what would make you happy. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone or defend your choices to anyone, okay? You get the chance to do what you love to do, so take advantage of it. In November, see, we have the Ace of Wands. This can be about a pregnancy, okay? Finding out you're pregnant, or your partner's pregnant, or someone very close to you is pregnant, okay? Could also come up, fire sign energy as well, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. For others, this is dedicating yourself to a job, dedicating yourself to your business, dedicating yourself to your new career, and you're learning and you're growing, you're expanding every day. This could be moving for some of you, or taking a job that involves traveling, or temporary relocating for this job, okay, with the Ace of Wands as well. You could be looking at a lot of passion and fun in your relationship, whether it's a new relationship or a serious relationship or a longer lasting relationship. This is passion, renewed passion, fun, doing fun things together, fun activities, social activities with the Ace of Wands as well. Again, just starting a business or focusing, dedicating yourself to that business. Also, for some, you're starting to, again, write a book or courses or teaching classes or blogging or vlogging, sharing your experience, inspiring others, working with social media, advertising comes up as well. In December, we have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords here again could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign. You may focus on this person during this time. So either this is your love partner, or this is someone who you're dating and you're very smitten with them, or this is in your work. This is a lot of legal stuff. This is paperwork, documentation, formal communication, or you delivering speeches, again, you teaching. with this energy as well in December. For others, this is signing contracts or reviewing paperwork or talking to a lawyer or financial advisor, a doctor perhaps for some of you, or a specialist in their field, whatever the case may be. And they're giving you answers, they're giving you guidance, they're giving you clarity. For others, this is about a C-section happening in the month of December, okay, to deliver a baby. And I also feel making peace, forgiveness comes up, travel comes up, particularly by air, you know, flying, that sort of thing. And by water as well, or overseas comes up here as well. This could be a mother figure for some of you who needs attention during this time. And it's also a big month for decisions, making a lot of decisions, okay? But you're in charge, absolutely. Your overall energy and guidance, we have planting seeds. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. So see fertility situations going on. So pregnancies, healing fertility, resolving fertility issues, fertility treatments, giving birth, children, starting families. Fertility to do with money, to do with growth, to do with business, to do with work in general. Everything you touch turns to gold, okay? Keep looking for your next opportunity. It is there. It also says make the most of what you're working on, okay? Work it to its full potential. Reap the rewards, okay? Take the harvest time and then continue to invest that harvest or part of that harvest, okay? See things through also comes up here. Whatever you start, make sure you complete before you move on to something else. Because that's how you make sure that you reap rewards from several things at the same time, okay? Because that's the kind of abundance that, you know, it feels like that's coming through. 2018 is a year for new beginning, for planting seeds with anything that you want to see happen in 2018 or many years to follow, many years from now. So again, it could be the year where you start the relationship that leads to marriage. It could be the year where you start the family. It could be the year where you start your career, your dream career. It could be the year you start your business that's going to sustain you for years to come. It could be the year you find the job that you're going to be in or the company you're going to be with till you retire. It could be the year where you make changes with your health and you ensure many, many years of good health. Okay, it could be the year where you discover your vocation or life purpose. Just set your intentions and then take it one day at a time, always focusing on that goal and being open to opportunity. Okay, but it's awesome. And for the rest of January, what can we expect? We have the Four of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So again, someone offering an earth sign offering or an offer to do with money or career or health, because we have the Four of Swords in there as well. Taking things nice and easy when it comes to health, sticking to a plan, following a routine, following a regimen, following a workout plan for health, coming together with lists, getting organized to include more rest time or to make time for spirituality, also coming up here. Having enough money to rest or taking time off work because you need to rest or minor health issues. But the Knight of Pentacles says money is still coming in, so you'll still be able to catch up. You're still making money, okay? So that's really, really good. Offers and opportunities coming your way, you're thinking about them. You need to think about them. You need to have a conversation, get more information, but it's good, it's solid, and you have time to think about it. You have time to discuss it, okay? You're not rushed into anything. So nice and easy does it for January and also for the rest of the year, okay? So that is your forecast. It looks like an absolutely amazing year. I can't wait to see things come together and manifest and materialize. I hope the reading is helpful for you. To really get the most out of a forecast, even if it's a general one, I would recommend just coming back every month and revisiting the forecast because you get more of a holistic perspective that way. With experience, we change our perspective and how we understand things and how we receive guidance and so on and so forth. So it's always good to just check back on forecasts. But thank you very much for being here, for all your support. Have a wonderful year. Have a magical year. Plant your seeds wisely. Do the work and reap the rewards. It's just as simple as that, okay? Make the most of it. And I'll talk to you again in the next video. Bye for now.